Round of applause for Disney Pixar. It's about time. Man, they are busted. They busted it out on the box office, man. I told you, I'll be dropping some videos every now and then, some stuff off the thoughts. And these are some of my thoughts I want to share with you guys. But uh, I have a lot of memories with Pixar. Uh, One time, me and my daughter for Father's Day, we went and seen Incredibles. And we both was running late, and we met at a halfway mark, and she got there late, and so did I. And the movie didn't start till way after the fact because they never start like they say they're gonna start. Then my sister passed away of cancer. She's been gone for years now, boy. I miss her, and she took me and my three boys to go see Toy Story 2. Such great memories, man. Such great memories. I still can see that as plain as day. Mm. But you know, there's so much going on in the world, you guys, that uh, I don't want to be that channel that feeds into a lot of hate. Now, there's a lot of things y'all know that I don't get into, and I just don't want to constantly be that channel that constantly talks about that stuff. Because I'm gonna share something with you at the end of this video that I've been doing to get away from that stuff. Because a lot of times when I see stuff I don't like, I get a little mad inside, a little angry inside, and so I'm like, what can I do about that? And so what I did was I started searching, and so I was talking to Chuck. I said, yeah, I was talking to somebody else. Said, man, I can't seem to go to a movie without them inserting things in the movie. And sometimes I don't like listening to stuff on YouTube because a lot of times I listen to guys on YouTube, and nothing against them, by the way. But sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to go by just what they're talking about either. You know what I mean? And I just, there's a lot of times I go watch movies that are really crappy that I like. So I want to make sure I put that out there. There are a lot of movies out there uh, that are crappy that I like. I think a lot of us, I guess you call them guilty pleasures. But a round of applause, Disney Pixar. You needed a hit, man. You needed a hit. That's awesome. I'm seriously happy for y'all. I really am. You know, I wish Disney itself would turn itself around and get rid of all the stuff that they're trying to do. They can, but they're stubborn. They want to stick to what they're doing. And this is, if you look on my YouTube channel, and and again, big thanks to new subscribers that got on here. I want to make sure I tell you guys that because I never ask for subscribers. I don't. The reason why I don't is because I get so tired of watching people who has all kinds of subscribers, Patreon and all that kind of stuff, and they sit there. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I don't never say that because you know why? I just want to say a big thank you for coming by and visiting. You visited. You visited my channel. You actually went like, I wonder what this guy has to say. He's a little rough around the edges, but hey, I want to see what his video's all about. So you watched the whole video, or maybe you watched part of it, but it's a view. You see what I'm saying? That means that you came by and you visited. You visited the channel. See, that's what you want people to visit your channel. You want people to come by and check. I check out a lot of channels, and I don't even subscribe to their channels, but I do look at some of their stuff. And sometimes I'll hit like. I take that back. I hit like because it just helps their channel out. But sometimes I just don't want to be subscribed to a bunch of channels. So I make sure I watch their stuff to make sure they get traction. So anyway, big thank you. Anyway, let's read this because this is awesome. So Inside Out turns box office right side up with second best pick opening. That's awesome. This is good news, man, for Pixar, man, because they've been having a rough. Inside Out will land as second highest opening for an animated film in domestic box office with 150 to 155, notching ahead of Super Mario Brothers for Easter 23, which made 146.3 in its Friday to Sunday tape. It's pretty good. Uh, today the sequel grossed 52 million, which is up 6% over the pure Friday 49 and 60%, 16% off the 62 million Friday per view figure of uh, I don't know, man. Anyway, Disney's Pixar Finding Dory, which eased 24% between Saturday and Father's Day, Sunday back in 2016. So anyway, it I'm not gonna read all this because they always put stuff in here. Just Kelsley Mann directed sequel. The comp here gives the 62% female audience is Disney's Pixar's Finding Dory. Okay, I never watched Finding Dory, but I did watch Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo was really good. Finding Dory I didn't watch. Um, Many continued to marvel through about the uh, overperformance of Inside Out 2 after Bad Boys Ride or Die last weekend. Uh, Here's sophisticated tracking model. But anyway, what I'm just saying is I'm not going to read all this gibberish, but uh, it says Disney Pixar's amazing opening weekend with Inside Out 2, which is 140 to 150 million, could wind up being the second highest opening animated movie of all time behind Pixar's own Incredibles 2, which me and my daughter went and seen on Father's Day years back. 182. I knew Super Mario. I knew that movie was too good because I I like that movie, but I like that movie a lot, uh and it's ahead of Super Mario Brothers movie, which made $1 billion by the way, of 146 million. And it says here's how Inside Out 2 is akin to Barbie. If you back out the 13 million Thursday preview of the sequel 62 million first day, the second highest ever of an animated movie. Friday did Friday did 49 million, which is more than Barbie first Friday on 48.2 million Thursday preview. So anyway, Barbie went on to make Barbie was the biggest movie of last year. Super Mario was until Barbie came across. So uh, I went and seen Barbie, but there was only like 3 people in that theater. But I didn't go see Super Mario's. I bought it though. I bought it twice. I bought digital and physical. I bought Barbie twice too because I was gonna give it to my daughter, but I don't even know if she's gonna get it or not because I just don't know if she's gonna get it or not. I don't know if she watches that stuff or not. But anyway, I really am happy for the movie industry. Also, with an excellent hold is the second frame of Sony's Bad Boy Ride or Die, which made 8.5 on Friday for what's shaping up to be a 31.5 weekend. Only dropped 44%. Now, I'm gonna round this off with this, and I'm gonna let you guys know that when you watch my stuff, I have stuff called some I, something I want to share or something like that, or on my playlist. So anyway, keep in mind the summer movie going is in full swing. For not just Bad Boys 4 is flying past the century mark, but Paramount's If as well. That's crazy how If is doing good too. So here's the top 6, and I'll quit here pretty soon. Top 5 or whatever, top 7. Okay. All right. So Inside 2 4,444 theaters. Friday, $62 million. 3 day, 140 million. That's impressive because they ain't got that. We ain't had that this year. You know, we ain't had that at all this year. Bad Boys Ride or Die, Sony. Okay, Inside Out 2 is Disney Pixar. Ride or Die, Sony, 3,885 theaters. Friday, 8.5 million. 3 day, 31. Total, 110 million in 2 weeks. Kingdom of the Planet of Apes is a 20th century Disney, and that thing is still doing good too. Friday, 1.3 million, and 3 day, 5 point, and a total of $150 million after 6 weeks. Garfield, Sony, 3,411 theaters. Friday, $1.5 million, 3 day, 5.3 million, total of 78.8 million. Will become the highest grossing movie in the franchise stateside, beating 2004 Garfield in the movie, which finaled at 75.3 million. If is in 3,006 theaters. Friday, 1.7 million, 3 days, and a total of 101 million after 5 weeks. That's what it says. So, Furiosa, man, Furiosa didn't do that good, but it's only got $63.1 million after 4 weeks. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because even though I enjoyed that movie, that was supposed to be the movie that would kick off the summer box office. None of us didn't know how Will Smith would do because, everybody's so still hung up on what he did, which is not, I don't talk about that stuff. It's something else I want to talk about real quick. I could have talked about Will Smith and all the slap stuff. I could talk about Trump and Biden. I could talk about woke, LGB. I don't want to talk about that stuff because you can get clicks. I don't want to talk about that apocalypse thing. I knew that would suck. And I know Disney is pushing all that agenda. I could be that channel and just feed into that like all the rest of the channels. I could sit there and get Disney Plus when I don't want Disney Plus. I don't want Disney Plus, but I can subscribe Disney Plus and force myself to watch the apocalypse so I can upload a video week after week and tell you how much it sucked and how much I don't like it. I don't want to do that because I just don't. I'm not that channel. I could talk about politics. I could talk about Trump. I could talk about Biden. I could talk about the woke stuff and all that stuff. Y'all know by listening to my videos where I stand on things, right? So just thought I'd throw that out there. But anyway, Furiosa was supposed to be Furiosa was supposed to be take off my glasses, I'm done reading. Furiosa was supposed to be the movie that was going to kick off the summer box office, but it wasn't. It was Will Smith and I bet a lot of y'all, if you used to ask somebody, man, like 6-7 months ago, you think Will Smith's movie would do all right. I bet a lot of y'all was like, nope, it ain't gonna do no good. He asked me, I was like, I don't know either, because I didn't know. Chuck, my friend, wanted to go, and I'll be honest with you, I never was a big Bad Boys fan. To be honest with you, I watched Bad Boys with friends because they wanted me to watch it. I had a couple of girls I used to date. They like it, because I used to date a lot of girls back in the day. I used to just date girls, like just go out on dates, and sometimes, never mind. Anyway, but my boys' mom, I think she liked Bad Boys. She's not a good. She never was. My boys' mom. She's married now. But I don't ever remember her being a big movie fan. She watched movies though when we lived together. But she watched movies though. She turned me on to a lot of stuff. I was like, "What are you watching?" And she, she was much younger than me. But I was like, "Damn!" I ended up liking a lot of movies she liked. But if you'd ask people, 6-7 months from now, before Bad Boys Ride or Die would be the movie that would kick off the summer box office movie, they say, hell no, that movie ain't gonna do no good because everybody was still, thinking about what he did at the Oscars, which was terrible. But anyway, Bad Boys Ride or Die actually kicked off the summer box office. And then now Inside Out just put a big bolt of lightning because the box office for the summer box office was doing pretty bad until the you know, surprising box office opening of Will Smith's movie. Now we obviously know Will Smith wasn't going to open up as big as Inside Out, right? You know that wasn't going to happen. But these two movies, man, Will Smith's movie only dropped 44%. That's pretty good because if it had dropped 65 or 70, then it would have just dipped. But this 44% hold, it's pretty good. Second weekend. But I think this Inside Out's going to do pretty good for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I had this weird feeling that it would do good. I just said, man, come on, Pixar. I said, come on, Pixar, man, you need to break out. You need another hit, because I was wanting them to do good. You know why I was wanting them to do good? Because I have all these memories with Pixar, And I ain't gonna lie, as grown as I am, I still watch a lot of these shows. Toy Story 2. My sister that passed away took me and my boys to go see that movie. Yep. She's gone now, man. She's gone. And then Pixar. Up. Love this movie. Love this movie. Whew. Man, I love this movie. I got that one on my own. It just looked interesting because I like Pixar. Monsters Inc. My boys' mom took my boys to go see this movie. And then later on, I ended up buying it, and I fell in love with this movie. These movies not even open. They're not even open because I just want them in my collection. To tell you the truth. And Ratatouille. Ratatouille was a surprise for me. I got this movie, and I think I had hip surgery, and I decided to get it. And I forgot how I got it, but I was recovering from a total hip replacement. And I fell in love with this movie. Who would think Pixar just was just they was killing it. And I just love this movie. And I took my boys. Yeah, I took my boys and I took their sister, which their mom got married to this guy after me and her split up, and they had this them two had a little girl together, and she wanted to go with us, and we went and seen Incredibles. God, this movie was so flipping good, man. Pixar, man, Pixar. Wow, this movie, this is the best one though. This is the best one, but then I took my 3 boys to go see Finding Nemo. Now, Finding Dory is not in my collection because I'm just not. No, just not. It's just, I don't know. I just can't. I'm not into Finding Dory, but Finding Nemo is a memory because my boys was little. And the theater that I took them to go see that movie, that theater is shut down. It ain't tore down. It's just that theater was in a mall. And then they actually built like several yards away of just a Cinemax theater by itself. I remember taking them to go see that movie. I have so many fond memories taking them boys to go to that movie. But anyway, that was a good movie. Disney Pixar. And then last but not least, me and my daughter on Father's Day went to go see this. I remember she said, "Hey, Dad, you know anything on Father's Day?" It happened to be on a Saturday. Because Father's Day on Friday, I tell people, man, I tell all my kids, man, do not come down on Sunday, because Sunday is a day of rest, as far as I'm concerned. I picked that up out of the Bible, by the way. Now, I know how I say that, but, when my job says, "Oh, you want to work Sunday, we got to do this, we got to get this order out," I'm like, "Oh, I don't really want to work Sunday. We have to work Sunday." You're like, "Oh, come on, man." When them dollar signs start clicking, I like making money. So when you make double time, that's a lot of money. I said, man, I always tell people, say, man, we make double time, man. Did you see your check last week? So yeah, man, it was pretty fat. And I said, yeah, how come we can't make that like for real? You know what I mean? Like I said, man, that'd be awesome if we could make that for real. But anyway, it's just the fact that you don't make that kind of money on double time. Is it's tiresome because you work 7 days a week. But anyway, me and my daughter went and seen this movie on Father's Day, and we both was running late. We decided to go hang out together and watch on Father's Day. Good movie, good movie. So hey, that's it. Round of applause to you, Disney, Pixar. I'm happy for you, even though Disney, I have no use for you at all. But I'm happy for Pixar because you bought Pixar, and I wish Pixar would have just kept their own company. But and you, Disney, you can do better. You could do better. You can do better. But I'm happy for Disney, Pixar. Another round of applause, and we got, you know, we got our box office for the summer of 24 starting to, you know, starting to get back in full swing. And I think that A Quiet Place is going to help out. And I know Wolverine and Deadpool's going to help out. Quiet Place, day one, I'm going to see that with my new son that found me a few years back. He found me a couple years ago because I didn't know he existed. Me, him, and Chuck's going to go see that movie. And then me and Chuck and my new son and my son, Anthony, me, him, and his girlfriend, we're all going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm looking forward to that. And I like to see if I ain't been talking to my daughter lately. She's been busy. She got my new grandson, and he's only like 8 months old and stuff. She can't do stuff like she used to because trying to get married and all that. I'm just like, go ahead. But I want to kind of see if she would go see that, Beetlejuice movie with me. But who knows? I was wanting her and my son Thomas to go see that. My grandson Thomas, I call him Junior. I would hope that she would go see that movie with me, but I don't know. She's trying to get married and stuff. I'm just old school, man. I just think she should get married in the living room and just have a few people there and just call it a day. But that's just me though. But I'm not big on weddings because people get divorced all the time and they spend too much money on that day, and I just think it should be something private and close knit. But that's just me, though. So anyway, it's good to see that the box office is getting back on track, and I'll be dropping videos like this, even though they're a little long. I'm getting comfortable in front of this camera talking like this because I usually talk like this with people at work. But the summer box office of 2024 was struggling until Will Smith, Bad Boys 4 Ride or Die, surprisingly did good, and I was very impressed with that movie. I was very entertained, and I was just very entertained by that movie. So, believe it or not, since Inside Out 2 did good, once it's available, I'm going to support the... Another thing, support the industry, you guys. These people put a lot of work into their job. You might say, well, they're getting paid a lot of money on these business. Yes, they do. It's their job. My job is to go out and make car parts. And I'm not going to make car parts half-assed and have somebody put their child in the back seat. And because I didn't do a good job, something breaks and they have a crash. I make parts for cars. Everybody out here makes stuff for people, Get into what you're doing. Put pride into what you do, Don't go at stuff half-assed, If you do anywhere between doing hair and cutting hair and fingernails or toenails, whatever, get into it. That way your customers will come back. They know you care, So, yes, I'm going to go get Inside Out and Inside Out 2 several months down the line when it's available to go with my Pixar. I have no idea what I'm getting into, though, because I never watched the first Inside Out. But I'm definitely gonna put it in my little list because I like collecting stuff and I got my little Pixar stuff. So maybe I'll get it and I'll watch them both and go, oh, I do not like these. These are not for me. But hey, I can always give them to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you guys, God bless. Take care. And I thought I'd do a little Sunday uh, off the top, my thoughts. You know, we'll see you. God bless.